Oh my god, I started Unity and it instantly started Steam VR and then crashed Unity. Are you joking me? The state of technology in 2021 actually drives me fucking insane, dude. Oh my god. I'm not gonna practice VR yet. We're just gonna go back to doing some desktop development. I actually started making myself a little bit motion sick at points last night with what I was doing. Alright, alright. How does everything feel on desktop? Oh, this looks scuffed. That is scuffed. That is backwards. Man, VR is so difficult. The way I had to like flip the camera and have to keep track of like players relative to position. Oh my god. Auto Racer transform point. Welcome back. So what is scuffed about this right now? That's weird. It like seems to be rotating twice almost. Camera offset. So it's applying the rotation here. Let me go through how all of this is working. So it sets the position of camera offset. The rotation is applied to the transform, which is applied to the main camera. Wait. What if? What if we apply this to the main camera? Does it work now? Oh, I think it actually does. Nice. Alright, so I want to try adding decoupled controls now, where you can steer the ship without looking. And I think I'm gonna use the new input system. Oh, I just lost. I hit too many things. I don't think I have that package installed yet. Let's see. Oh, wait. New input system. Up to date. I haven't set it up yet then, have I? I'm just using mouse.current. Yeah, I should set up an input asset. I don't even know what to call this. Controls, actions, new action. I guess I'll call it steer. Oh wait, I have to choose what kind. Binding 1D axis composite. I think I want a 1D axis composite. I'm not certain. Oh yeah, action type. Value vector 2. Mouse delta. There we go. Oh wait, didn't mean to do that. I just want to look at these. Scale, stick dead zone. I feel like I might want to scale this so it becomes... Because I feel like the mouse delta values are going to be, well, I know they're going to be way bigger than, for example, the gamepad values. So right stick is normally steer. Wait, I gotta think about this. So wait, this is gonna be look. Right stick. And then, oh, this is gonna be the difficult part. I don't know if I'm gonna do VR controls yet. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do VR controls yet. So look, and then let's add steer. And wait. So I want this to be both a vector 2 and like buttons, because I want to do keys for the control, but I also want to do a vector 2. So I think there is a way for me to do that, if I remember correctly. I think maybe composite. We'll see. So I might need to do vector composite. Oh, nice. Here we go. By character mapped of key, by location of key. I think I'd want by character map to key. Oh, wait, that doesn't have... That doesn't have left. Left, right. Oh, no. Alright, so WASD will always work. And I think I was right. I think I will want to scale this delta down a little bit at least, so that it's more equal with the gamepad sensitivity. So I want to add multiple bindings to this. Classic Unity throwing errors. Oh my god, it's throwing errors in the console. Getting control 7's position in group when only 7 controls when doing mouse down. No, we're already getting errors. Alright, there's WASD. Then we'll do keyboard arrows. And then for this, I can just add a controller to the gamepad joystick. So I did right stick for looking, left stick should be steering then. Alright, that should give me my my controls. I can't remember exactly how this works. So hold on. I have a previous project that used this input system, so I can look at its code and I can figure out how to use it. Controls. New controls enable. What did I name it? Wait, am I supposed to generate C# class? I gotta look up how this works. Okay, so the alternative is using player input. Okay, I'm gonna look at how to use that. Using player input. High-level wrapper around much of the input system's functionality. Player input script. Notify script code of events is determined by notification behavior. use the polling input actions. That still doesn't really explain to me how to use it. How to use new player input system. Input through an input action, add a player input component. Action. UI input module. Send message to game object. Getting input directly from an input device is quick and convenient. Requires a separate path for each device. Use actions as an intermediary. English isn't working this morning. Setting of action responses. Must set up a response for each action. Allows you to set up responses in several ways. Notification behaviors. Screenshot above uses invoke Unity events, which uses Unity event the same way Unity UI does. Unity displays an event. I think I just want to try to poll actions. What if I don't want events? What if I just want to pull the values? Is there none? I guess I'll just try using player input. Let's try this. Player input. Actions. Do you use callbacks or yield in Unity? You can use either. To find a way to get specific actions. find action by name. Okay, let's see if this works. I think maybe look will work. Nice, it has read value. Okay. Let's see if this works. Alright, it seemed to work. It got the input action. Alright, I think I figured out how to do that. So I get the look and steer action. How do I look up by GUID? Unity find action by GUID. I feel like that's way more efficient. But it's probably not worth it. I'm just curious, because they normally don't provide an option to do that. The given string could be a GUID. Maybe the GUID is somewhere here. No. Alright, let's try replacing this mouse with the look action. So let's see, I'm turning these based off the delta time. I'm not sure if it should be based off the delta time, but alright, it's working. So now let's try decoupling the steering. I'll back later. I have stuff to do today. Have fun. I'll see you around, Namori. So how am I going to do this? So where you look isn't going to be where you go. So I guess I'm gonna have a separate direction that is the target of where you're trying to go. This forward direction. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have a... I don't know if I want to store it as a quaternion. I think I'll store it as Euler angles. So one of these I'm actually going to want to be based off delta time. And the other one I'm not going to want to be based off delta time. Like the controller movement is going to be constant. So I want it to be based off delta time, but the mouse movement isn't going to be constant. Huh. So I want different movement for mouse and controller. So I might need to separate the input actions. Otherwise it'll make your mouse sensitivity based off your frame rate, which isn't right. Or will it? Depends on how Unity works, and how Unity does the events. Yeah, I guess I'll do it with delta time. Otherwise, people using controllers will have it increase sensitivity. So then right here I'll want to do look. And then this forward won't be based off the camera, it'll be based off this steer angle. Alright, let's see if this is decoupled now. So this should just fly straight forward and not aim where I'm looking. Alright, it's flying straight forward, but I can't even... I actually think I might be able to look around a very little bit. Sensitivity times delta time. It's rotating it a super tiny bit. Look sensitivity times delta time. I didn't update the look sensitivity, of course. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely something. Yeah, I think multiplying the look by the delta time really messes stuff up. I don't think it's consistent. I think I need to separate the mouse. Separate the mouse and the controller inputs. So now I want to see does increasing the frame rate or decreasing it change how it controls. Oh yeah. So changing the frame rate changes the mouse sensitivity. No. Okay, so I'm gonna need to. So that's actually so funny. So Unity built this input system that separates controllers and keyboards, or allows you to create mixed controls where you can combine keyboards and controllers into a single binded action, except it doesn't work properly. Because one of them you have to scale by delta time, and the other one here you don't apply any scaling. Oh my god. Okay. Imagine if you could set this to time dot delta time. That'd be nice. Alright, look mouse. Look gamepad. See if that works. So now the input sensitivity should probably be too high. Oh god, yep. And I should check the steering. Oh yeah, so the steering is working. And right now the controls are inverted, but they are working. So let's try this again. Oh my god. It's actually so much more difficult to control now. Do a barrel roll. Oh, I lost. Okay. That made it so much more difficult. I probably want to up the steering sensitivity because now you like can't turn nearly as quickly. I don't understand either why when I turn here it always either goes down or up. Like right here, why does it start aiming downward? It's like it carries the velocity or something. Yeah, I'm actually getting gimbal lock, I think. I can't rotate it when I go down there. That's so weird. So eventually it rotates up here. So for some reason it gets to a point there where I can't rotate. Like right there as well. It doesn't. I think what's happening is because the direction is being based off the velocity, the angle's going too low. I'm realizing I should make the camera rotate with the ship. Yeah, so that's really weird. That just made the ship rotate. Something definitely isn't functioning right. So right there it starts rotating down when it should be rotating sideways. Am I misunderstanding how Euler angles work or something? Maybe it's because I'm converting to quaternions before between Euler angles. Like, so I need to have the camera follow so that when it rotates your camera with it. So just like I'm setting the position relative to the pod racer, I need to rotate it relative to the pod racer. Man, the math behind this is actually turning out to be so much more complicated. Oh my god. So much more complicated than I thought. I should have expected it too, because it's the way it is when you deal with 3D rotations. I'm going to try without doing quaternion Euler. I'm going to try just good old sine and cosine. Or I'm going to try doing Euler angles myself. Oh, I'm thinking about this though. I think I know why it doesn't work. Like, this is working right, it's just not following it exactly. If I set this to like 60 so you literally can't steer down, and then what if I increase the steer sensitivity massively? Maybe the steer sensitivity is way too high. Actually, yeah, wait. So this is the max speed. Top product. So then this is how fast it matches the steering. Oh god. Oh no. It's too fast. It's too fast. So I think I want to steer the camera by the steer angle. I'm gonna be honest, it's like, this actually might not work. I might need to come up with a whole new way to do it. Someone is cutting something very loud outside, maybe cutting tiles. try turning that sensitivity back. That could explain why the movements were so weird last time. That seems much nicer. Let's try going straight up. That gives a much better impression. Alright, that's working pretty well. Maybe lower the max speed back again. The decoupled look makes it so much harder. I'm actually thinking that it should just be only decoupled look, because it'll actually make the game easier if you don't do that. So much easier. The flying is definitely way better though. Yeah, oh my god, I'm actually happy with the flight system now. I might want some acceleration system like I had before. But that makes it a lot more complicated. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay, it's working. Let me try going fast. Oh my god, it's so fast. I'm just checking, make sure. I am actually impressed right now. There's no gimbal lock or anything. So when I go down, it actually shifts the look. It seems like everything is actually functioning as it should. So let me see. The camera look is local. Steering wheel's local. Okay. think it's working. I might be able to make this higher. Yep. Actually, I can. Whoa. Too fast. I gotta increase the steering if I'm gonna make it faster like this. I want to keep the scale pretty decent though. I'm thinking it's not gonna move too quickly. Like, you know what? I'm thinking of movement in meters per second, but we usually measure it as like kilometers per hour. So like, how would my 30 meters per second translate to hour? Would that actually just be 1.8 kilometers per hour? Is that actually that slow? Wait, no. Per second. So that would be 60 times 60. Okay, so that's 108 kilometers an hour. So that's actually good. I actually am happy with the speed of 30 that I selected at the beginning. So what I'm thinking of doing is that as you upgrade the ship, you get faster turning and acceleration. So it actually starts out like slow and easier. And then you kind of choose yourself how much you get faster. So like if you upgrade your acceleration or speed or whatever without upgrading the steering, you might have issues. So how does this look relative to the sand? So the sand looks pretty small. I feel like making the sand bigger, but I feel like that might be even worse. We'll see. I think I'll change it when I start building the level more. So I do think this is too small now. Like, this is a decent... Like, this map, how long does it take me to, like, fly around it at this speed? It only takes, like... See, that's the thing, is it's like, how big do I want the map to even be? Like, this actually might be good. This might be a fine size. I think I do want it to be a bit bigger. and I think I'm gonna flatten it and get rid of it. I should maybe add some other textures and things. I'm contemplating about fully resetting this because on the other hand, I feel like leaving some of these features will help. No, yeah, I'm just gonna flatten it all. Never mind. Is there a way to rotate the brush? They should give you a way to rotate the brush. There has to be. Most things do. Unity brush texture rotation. You can download terrain tools. Huh. I could swear they had a way to rotate brushes in here before. Huh. Maybe there's a hotkey. Rotate. No. Terrain tools package. To any project with Unity 2019 or later. Why isn't this showing up for me then? I guess maybe I have to go to all packages. I guess it's just not available for me or something. Weird. That's kind of annoying. So anyways, I'm trying to make like a crater type thing here. So what is the scaling of this like now? Alright, because it's so big and empty, you can't really tell where anything is. I might want these to be taller. I think they're good. Try moving these rocks back in. Might be a bit too big. Maybe just a little bit. So I can't decide if I want this to be sort of in the wall and sand, like that. I'm thinking maybe. Those might be way too big, but let's see how it looks. I may want to put the character a little bit farther out of this so that you can see a little bit more around you. Alright, I like that as a starting point for the map. So I want a, I actually want like a sandstorm overhead. And I've pointed out before my issue with the Unity skybox bugging out in the reflection. So I really want to replace the reflection. So I'm going to generate a little skybox. I'm going to try to make it look like a desert storm. I could have sworn there used to be like a color picker here. So I'm only interested in here. So I'm gonna want to create all I'm gonna use is like the Y. This renders out a cube map, and all I'm gonna use is the top face of the cube map. So I'm gonna want a lot of detail in like right here. I'm wondering where I should save assets that don't actually go in the Unity build. Should I create another folder for out assets, or I don't know. Intermediary assets. So yeah, I think I'm gonna want it really high up so that it gets a bunch of detail. I'm not sure. I think this might work to begin. I think I'm going to want it to be more misty. I have a feeling this is going to have issues when I render it out. So let's try. I'm just looking at the settings here and seeing if there's anything I can improve. Maybe sun importance. Good, I was hoping this wouldn't take too long. And now this might not... Yeah, okay, never mind. I've allowed pop-ups. I made this a while ago when pop-ups weren't blocked by default in like all browsers. There we go. Okay, so that's like the top. That's really low resolution. So that's what... So I need a higher resolution of this. I just wanted to check and make sure this would work. So now I gotta think about... Well, this isn't exactly how I want it to look with these cracks in the sky. That might actually be good. The issue is, how do I stretch it over a small area? I guess maybe that works. I might need to do... So what I ideally would want for this is like a form of orthographic rendering where I can capture a flat surface of this, but all I have is a cube map exporter. So I might not be able to actually do what I want to do, because I don't want to just create a cube map for this. Although I am... I'm actually thinking now I might just render out a cube map of this and use that. I think that might work as a sandstorm. I just want to see, does this change? It does. Okay, nice. So I am going to render this out. I don't know how low quality I want to do. I guess I'll do 256. Alright, and I'm going to go get some water while this renders out. Alright. Now we need to save these in a Unity friendly format. It's weird how you can't copy the image. You can only save as. So I want to see what format do I want to put the skybox in. 6-sided cube map. 6-sided works better on mobile. Mobile skybox. I might want a mobile skybox. I guess I could save the textures and then always combine them. I guess I don't need a black image. I could just reuse another one of No, I'm trying to rename it. There we go. Alright, let's try the Skybox Mobile. I'm just wondering if I want to... I think there's a way to disable texture compression in Unity. I just actually want to see. I guess it would be compression none. Yep, compression none. Okay. Here's our preview. So let's see how this works. Ew, it's got seams. Hold on, let me look this up. Unity Mobile Skybox seams. I seem to remember there being a fix for this. Possibly no bitmaps. No. Clamp filtering. Yeah, it was clamp filtering. Okay. There we go. So there's our skybox. I actually think it's going to make it look way better. Alright, the sun looks too bright now for the skybox. Because it's like supposed to be in a dust storm. So there's a few things I need to do. I need to lower the sun. I need to add some fog. So the sun is coming from that direction. So I do want to line it up. Now Unity only supports 2 directional lights. Or 1 directional light. I feel like maybe even doing it straight down is the way to do it. Oh god, everything disappeared. I think that's correct. That might be a little bit too... I think I like exponential better than exponential squared. Hell, maybe even linear. Wow, I think I might like linear the best. As inaccurate as it is. You know what this map needs? It needs some volumetric fog. I'm not going to bother with that yet, but it might be a nice like finishing touch. Things. I think the fog might be too bright. That might be good. That's cool, because that kind of gives the impression of it blending into the background. Yeah, I like that. So now I need to actually So what I wanted to do before was I wanted to not have a skybox, but actually have like a plane mesh go across here and have a moving scrolling texture across it, so it gave the impression of like I don't know, like a sandstorm. I don't know if there's a way to animate a skybox. Maybe not the mobile skybox like this, but maybe one of these skyboxes. Rotation. Oh my god, okay, so what I should totally do is I should, in the script, do this. Get it to move and spin around. So I'm thinking as well, instead of doing this light straight down, doing two different light directions. I don't know, that should give better lighting. But I think I should start building the map first. So I want there to be a little, like, I don't know, living area type thing, like a house where someone lives. It's just gonna be like a box though. So I think I'm gonna use one of these boxes to prototype it. I'm thinking it's gonna be built into the side of a cliff or something. So now what I can do is I can sort of hollow out an area here for it. I need to, yeah, I just realized I should actually add some bumps and stuff to the terrain before I place stuff like this, because the bumps are going to affect it. I kind of just want to check out the reference size of that compared to the ship. So I think that actually is about the right size. It might even be too big. Yeah, I think that's too big. I think I'm gonna build the map and then I'll worry about placing that. Like actually building a type of course with stuff to dodge. See, one of the things I'm still kind of practicing is, do I start placing obstacles and stuff like actually like other 3D objects like rocks, or and then build the terrain around those, because that's what I'm. Excuse me. Um, that's what it seems like is good to do with the rocks and things here. Because it seems like just placing the rocks in the middle of dunes doesn't really work. How do I disable fog? I could swear there is a way to disable fog. Oh, toggle skybox box and fog. Nice. Alright. I think I might do a kind of mound in the middle. Well, first of all, I should just add like tiny little distortions like this. Alright, now what's it like flying through there? Nice, and that's way faster than the player will go through there. Getting scale correct is so difficult. This might still be too big. This is good. This is actually about the size. I could add a little thing in there though, I think. That might be fun to fly through. I think I can fit. I wonder if I should set up some like I don't know, I feel like some visualization system, like if you actually are in some sort of futuristic pod racer, it might have some hologram thing that shows you where you're gonna hit something. But I mean, I guess your senses of what you're gonna hit are also, like, just using your senses. It's really a question of like what I want the game to be. Do I want this to be sort of plays for you and just tells you what to do? Or do I want the players to actually have to figure out stuff? So I wonder what the lowest is you could go through there. Oh, it looks like you can actually slide through there pretty close. So I'm kind of getting an idea of at least what the ground should be. I think I should be making dunes. Like when you have sand, you end up getting these dunes, these lines of them. So I'm just gonna draw lines going different directions. I guess they're supposed to be like the wind. Yeah, I definitely think I need to put objects in here to really decide. Although this is supposed to be like the first level, so it is supposed to be really easy and just kind of introduce you. Oh, that was pretty good. I almost flew through there. Yes, and looking now, this house is definitely too big, or living compound. Definitely too big. So I'm just thinking, would that be there, or would the compound be like right here? I'm thinking maybe it'll be right here. How do I measure the height? You can set height manually, or you can shift click on terrain. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, the scale of that looks right as well. I'm pretty happy with the progress of this so far this morning. I think I'm gonna go and work on the VR controls at some point today as well, but VR is like so complicated. I feel like I should get the basics of this done before touching VR. I'm thinking of adding the basic gameplay in now. I think I'm just gonna add in coins. I was thinking of adding it, like the whole idea is in this level you're gonna be like collecting junk for this guy. In some other levels, I don't know, maybe you'll get actual stuff, but like in the level I don't actually have to put like 3D models of junk that you collect. I could just put coins and it's supposed to mean that like when you're collecting the junk, you're actually collecting coins. So I'm thinking of just spawning coins. Hmm. I might need to make a coin 3D model. Or, yeah, I have to decide how I want to do a coin. Because I could do it as like a flat quad, and that would probably be most efficient. Hmm. I should figure out how to do a billboard shader or something, I think. I'm just thinking having it rotate. Hmm. Do I want to have it rotate in shader or in a script? I guess I'll just create a 3D model and just have them rotating. I'm still not sure if I want to do coins. Something shiny that looks nice. I probably want to reduce the vertices as well. I could just make them spinning cubes, I guess. Hmm. I'm thinking about like, do I want to apply texture mapping? I honestly think I'm just gonna make it a cube. And then I'm just gonna apply some sort of like a normal map or something. The texture's just gonna be like money signs. I actually don't even think I'm gonna apply a texture. I think it's just gonna be a normal map. Hmm. think it's just going to be a normal map. And I think I can get away with just making the texture literally just a money sign. So I'm just thinking about this. If I'm doing a normal map from it, I think I'm gonna blur it so that it's I don't know, so the normal map isn't like so. Can I fit 2 in here? I guess just 1. Map generator. I used to have a normal map generator on my computer. I don't know what happened to it. Wait, I think Unity has a generate normal map from Grayscale now. This looks good though. Nice. I think that worked. So I might just turn one of these floating cubes into one of the initial coins. Alright, the normal map probably isn't sharp enough, from what I can tell. No, it looks like an S. It doesn't look like a... So yeah, I should have kept it sharp, I think. So let's try that again. Aren't there supposed to be 2 lines going through? Two lines in money sign. You can have 1 or 2 vertical strokes. It kind of triggers me how the text only has 1 stroke, but okay. Okay, it needs space up above. I see now. And I actually think, so this has it going outward. I actually think I want it embedded inward. So I'll do black on white. Which one looks the best? I hate how most of them don't have the slash going through the middle. I might just go with Arial. That one's kind of nice. If I get this lined up, it should actually loop. There we go. And then let's try sharp filtering. Oh yeah, sharp filtering is way better. There we go. I am happy with that. So now how visible is that? That's 1 unit big, so it should be pretty big. Let's see what that looks like in game. That might be too small. I don't know. I guess I'll try placing them around the map and then we'll see how difficult they are. Like, it seems like I can actually smash into it pretty easy there, so it might not be too bad. It does look like gold too, so I'm almost thinking of adding a little bit of a mission. But I don't, yeah, that won't help very much. If anything, it'll just make it look unrealistic. Yeah, that actually might have made it harder to see. The reflective surface before is actually really good. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that progress so far. I'm gonna go and get lunch. I'll be back in like an hour or so, and then we'll continue development here. I think I'm gonna add coins all over the map next and make these, I don't know, make it so that you can pick these up. Make them so they spin around. So, yeah, I'll be back in about an hour, maybe more. I'll see everyone around. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, I'm always active on Discord or Twitter, or I even have an email. Bye-bye. Have a good day.